Hello, welcome to today's session. Today we will discuss the power of 10, Storage Treasure's best practice recommendations to maximize online storage auctions. Auctions may be your only option to get your units back, but you can choose to recover more of the debt owed to you. Why accept 20% debt recovery when you can get 40% debt recovery with just a few simple steps? With the technology of online storage auctions, you can do more with your storage auctions. We have three easily attainable goals today. Number one, get higher sale prices. Higher sales reduce the debt owed to you, improve your bottom line, and ensure a commercially reasonable sale for every unit. Number two, decrease your unsold units. They're annoying and burdensome and leave you with another item on your to do list. And number three, recover rentable space. This is your ultimate goal. You're not in the business of selling units, you're in the business of renting units, preferably to paying customers. To help you attain these goals, Storage Treasures has been collecting auction data since 2016. We have reviewed the findings and feel confident we can provide you with the best recommendations. We want you to feel confident as well, so we're sharing how we obtain the results we are going to show you today. The data will hear about today was collected over an 18-month time span, all of 2022 through August of 2023. Included are the auction results from 22,000 facilities and 637,000 units sold. We have also researched the cause of 65,000 unsold units. The potential debt owed to Storage Treasure's clients during this time was approximately $437 million. We knew we needed to focus on specific key performance indicators to apply the data accurately to the results. There are four major KPIs we tracked. Average sale price. The average sale price of all of the auctions in this 18-month time frame was $226. We also observed an average lien recovery of 38%. Average views per unit were 115, and the percent of all units going unsold was 7.6%. If these auction results look attractive, stay tuned for us to tell you how you can get results like these as well. It goes without saying that photos are the most important part of an online auction listing. The photos are what sells your unit. We have found consistently, year after year, that the more photos on an auction listing, the higher the sale prices. You can see from the bar chart here on the right that the average sale price continues to increase as the number of photos increases. It is for this reason that our best practice recommendation for pictures is at least 10 pictures. We know there will be units with so few items or undesirable items, and the number of pictures likely won't make much of a difference. However, we believe that you can get at least 10 photos for most of your units, and we have developed a photo formula to help support your efforts. The first photo you should take will be your default photo. This picture lets bidders see the entire unit from top to bottom and side to side. This image is going to become the thumbnail bidders see on the search results page when they decide to click on a unit. Ask yourself three questions. How big is the unit? How full is the unit? How valuable is the unit? If you can answer those three questions by looking at the pictures, bidders will be able to answer those questions as well. The next four pictures are the four quadrants: top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. This might seem a little redundant since you just took a picture of the entire unit. However, our data shows that regardless of whether the pictures are similar or repetitive, more pictures still drive the prices higher. Experienced auction bidders zoom in and look at every nook and cranny of a listing. That image a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right might be just what you need to convince a bidder to buy the unit. The remaining pictures will be zoomed in images of specific or notable items. We use the term notable because the items do not need to be valuable to generate interest. They can be interesting, strange, unidentified, or anything that might be a conversation starter. We know bidders love neatly stacked boxes and wrapped furniture. We know bidders like tools and shoes. Bidders also like dirt and cobwebs on the unit because it means the unit hasn't been tampered with. So zoom in on pictures that will inspire people to bid. We have some additional photo tips to help you get the best images. Take bright, clear photos and avoid the sun behind you when taking pictures. Use a camera resolution of 1600 by 1200 or a similar ratio. Use landscape mode to get more of the unit in each image. And use the built-in Storage Treasures Rotate feature to ensure that your pictures are upright. Our next best practice recommendation concerns the number of days your auction listing is active on the Storage Treasures website. You will notice that this bar graph doesn't have as much of a dramatic increase in the average sale price as we saw with the pictures. But we make our recommendations for a few reasons. Of course, we want the buyers to have plenty of time to look at the unit. We also ask for time to help our marketing team get eyes on your units. Our team uses marketing campaigns such as Google and Facebook pay-per-click ads. These types of marketing efforts are just not effective in 3 or 4 days. We need more time to do our part of the job to get you higher sale prices. It is for all of these reasons that our best practice recommendation is that units be listed at least 10 days. A quick side note, if you are using Storage Treasures as your legal ad, you might be required to have your units listed longer. You should always follow the statute requirements before our best practice recommendations. But we recommend at least 10 days, so more is always better. Most people know that Storage Treasures is the largest online auction site, but many people don't realize just how large we really are. As you can see from the screenshot on our search results page, Storage Treasures had over 30,000 units listed on this day. We often have 5 to 6,000 units closing on any given day. Our search results page defaults to the units closing the soonest unless a bidder changes that filter. So how can you make sure that bidders find your units out of the thousands? This is where your description comes into play. Bidders use the search box to look for specific items. The contents of your description become keywords to help you match up with a bidder. We never want to misrepresent the items in the unit just to get views, but we recommend you expand the basic terms in your description. For example, instead of just furniture, say couch, love seat, dining table, bed frame, desk, etc. Instead of just home decor, say wall art, curtains, mirrors, bedding, animal prints, rugs, etc. The best practice recommendation for your description is to have at least 10 items. Now, keep in mind you are trying to match up with the bidder searches, and you never know what items might be the best one, so include as many as you can. We also have some search tips to help you with your unit descriptions. List valuable items first. Like your default photo, a snippet of your description will appear in the thumbnail on the search results page. Use your description to entice bidders to click on your unit. Avoid using general terms like household goods or miscellaneous. Bidders don't search for items like these because they don't actually narrow down any results. They won't return anything specific. As we mentioned with examples on the last slide, be very descriptive and expand your basic definitions. And be sure to use commas in your description. This seems basic, but it's very important. Without commas, your entire description becomes one big, huge keyword that will never likely match any bidder search. Finally, we call these recommendations the power of 10. At least 10 images, at least 10 days active, and at least a 10 item description. We challenge you to implement the power of 10 as a mindset. Difficult to apply this on a unit by unit basis. But if you train yourself to apply these methods for every unit, you will see your search results start to trend up. Most storage operators have 3 to 5 units per month to post on Storage Treasures. Our recommendations are so simple, we estimate that they will only take approximately 2 minutes per unit longer to implement. It's not a huge drain on your resources, but the return is impressive. Using the power of 10 lets storage treasures work for you. If you have any questions, please reach out to our customer support team using email, phone, or our live chat feature during business hours. Thank you for joining us today and think 10, 10, 10.